Have you done many things and you no longer know how to apply for a job position? Or maybe you like many things and you don't know what to choose? Or maybe what happens is that you simply have no idea what your next step is going to be, especially because you want to take advantage of everything that you know. Now, you're not the only one, first of all, and this has a solution. And here I will present to you two super interesting options to design a career with meaning, a lot of dynamism, and especially a career that will help you or allow you to take advantage of everything that you know so far. Now, you already know how this channel works. Here we boost your career. And if it is the first time that you're here, go get a pen and paper because there's going to be a lot of ideas here that are worth remembering. But especially it's time to open your mind and explore serious possibilities here. Now, let's go back to you. You have many interests, you have many talents, and maybe you have had several experiences and you don't know how to position yourself. Here, I will present to you practically two opposite solutions, but they are equally powerful options. So listen to them and see which one is the best one for you. First option, this one over here, to package. Create a package from your profile. When you have many interests or many skills, either because you have been training different things or because you have worked in several things, in different things, what you have done is that you've been accumulating skills, knowledge and abilities. Do you see it? Now, logically, you have a super rich profile and you can find a way to pack, if not all of your skills, a good part of the things that you know today. I'm going to give you a very specific example. In my company, we do not only do coaching and training, but we also do business English classes to boost professional development. Now, one of my teachers, not only he is an English teacher, but he, in his professional experience, he also had the opportunity to work in the business world and also in the legal sector. Now, he is positioned as an expert in business English, but we also position him in projects for people who need to learn in this English in a legal context as well. So his experience was very varied, but it's precisely what allowed him to create this niche, especially thanks to this package of skills. And not only that, he's an excellent salsa and bachata dancer, and also he teaches English through bachata and salsa classes, or sometimes he teaches bachata and salsa in English. So he does pretty amazing workshops. Now, this is what we know as pack your skills, and this has a lot of creativity, a lot of taste, and a lot of quality. Do you see it? Now, how could you pack your competences? What natural niche do you have? Or what position could you create for yourself in an original, in an authentic way, because only you have your life story? Now tell me in the comments. I always answer and I would like to see how you're making progress here. So this is option number one, to pack your skills. But I told you I have another option for you, which by the way is the opposite to it. Now option number two is what we call a portfolio career. What is this and how do you design this? Now, a portfolio career is diversifying your professional life through different activities and jobs so that your income does not come from one single job, but from several jobs, so that your weeks, your months, or your years are diversifying in terms of activities and also in terms of stimuli. Now, this is a spectacular solution for people who are considered multi-potential profiles. If you think you happen to be one of them, then I invite you to watch this episode over here. I like too many things to work on. What do I do? Here I explain the characteristics of profiles so that you can find out if you are one of them. Now, if not, let's go back to what career portfolio is. How can you go about designing one that is efficient, profitable, dynamic, and especially fun? Now, a portfolio career goes something like this, and this I'm going to be inspiring in a real client, okay? This client of mine, he is a ski and surf instructor, and he also has experience in digital marketing and graphic design, for which he already has a freelance status that he can use to charge his clients, okay? So everything is perfectly legal and he's equipped for everything now. How does he organize his portfolio career? Well, What he does is that during the winter time, he heads for ski stations. And he spends the season there usually as a ski instructor. During the summer, he teaches surf. So he goes to beaches and resorts to be a surf instructor over there during that season. And in between seasons, what he does is that sometimes he performs as a graphic designer, or he takes digital marketing projects. Or sometimes he just simply decides to go to a place where there is surf all year long. And he happens to now he's starting to become a climber and a mountain guide. So he can also add this to his activities. Now, sometimes he switches, but most of the time he has this organization. Now, obviously this fits to his situation and adapts 100% to him, because he's a mobile person. He doesn't have any children. He doesn't have any family who depends on him. And he doesn't have to be rooted in one place either. That's why this portfolio career, which you can see over here completely, it adapts to him, it adapts to his needs and to his potential and to his preferences. Now, all the time he has fun, he capitalizes on his skills, he takes advantage of what he knows and what he likes. Now, in the same way, you could also design your portfolio career by identifying what your priorities are, what are your preferences, and how flexible you are in terms of activities and location. Now, you can distribute them also according to the role that you will have. Maybe these are stationary roles like the ones of my clients, or maybe you could choose to go for a constant role, but that you can do part-time, okay? You could also choose to have a permanent job and some stationary contracts to diversify a little bit your activities. Now, that's why it is super important to create a portfolio career in which you will gradually add new activities that excite you and that you will want to do, and they will allow you to have, if not a better income, several sources of income. Now, that's why that's what this portfolio career is about. So tell me, how are you going over there? How is this reflection going for you? I know it's a lot to take in, but I would like to know what this information is doing for you. My main message here is, please use your talents when they are appreciated. There are many ways to take advantage of what you know. So please do not lock yourself in one single option, especially if you're full of talents and skills and even physical characteristics that will make you not only to adapt, but to shine in one or many different environments. I really hope this information has inspired you, and I'll be obviously seeing you in another episode to continue creating more possibilities. And remember this, you have to believe to see things, and then see to create them, and then act to manifest the career you want. If this doesn't ring a bell, go watch this other video that will help you get inspired to create a career with more possibilities. Big kiss and see you in another episode.